I was curious in the last few days when Takakura was absent. Seems the three little guys make quite a ruckus. I think their names Flack and Nick. If anything, they have to be the harvest bats. They're pretty funny. That's it for today. See you later. Whoa! Everybody, wake up! It's the last episode of the chapter! And it's raining. The animals are screwed. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Remember, the 500 is silent. In the last episode, if I am correct, we got Tartan, the magical plant of talking derpiness. And in this episode, I've actually unlocked the thing that we can actually do with him. That's very important, that I believe I discussed last episode. And if not, I'll probably go over it again. But it's the last episode of the chapter. Technically, the day before the last, last day in the chapter 2. So it's a big thing to finally be so close to this. Now, I have a high chance of missing at least one, if not more, cutscenes with the child. And if I miss these cutscenes, I will look them up, and before the next episode begins, like the little calendar flippy-floppy thing that I do, I will insert those cutscenes as those little clips, and I will, but I'll probably have to look them up on YouTube and put them in that way, so that I actually have them for you guys to see for informative purposes. So the file names will probably won't be consistent in these cutscenes. For sure, I'd have this certain one with the little this scene with our child done really early and out of the way. By the way, Oreo is pregnant. Just putting that out there. But not the most important thing happening this episode. Well, there's not a whole lot. I mean, this episode itself is not that important, really. Do I not have any fodder? Yeah, I have none at all. So hopefully you guys will be alright. And it looks like only one cow is fully grown now. It looks like, so that's nice. We're gonna have to go cut some grass in the rain with the weird sickle. I believe this sickle is one that gives us multiple. Let me see. I've cut 3, so we should theoretically either have we should have 6 or 9, theoretically. Or neither? Okay, let me try the other sickle just to be real quick like. I'll put the weird one back. Now I'll take back the strange one. Maybe that's why I have the strange sickle. I can't remember. I can't be expected to remember everything. Okay, so I have 3. If I cut 1, I should have 5, correct? 5 or 6, one of the two. It either triples or doubles the fodder in, input/output or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever the technical mumbo jumbo it is for it. So let's see. Or neither thing happens. Okay, I don't understand why neither thing happened. Okay, whatever. Apparently, my information is flawed. Or something, I don't know. Hatanko! Food for you. Even though you don't ever really eat. Do you recognize? Phone ringing, don't recognize the number, not going to answer it. I don't recognize that number at all. So anyway, I want to check real quick. Hopefully you can't hear it, it's just vibrating. So anyway, miracle potion. I want to see. Okay, yeah, they are all able to be pregnant, but I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Also, I'm hoping I get at least one of my own bowls soon. But I'll probably go with whatever I want. But I'll let you guys decide something. I want to at least get one bowl at some point. I would like to anyway. I might not, because it might slow down the milk production. But at the same time, does anyone really care about that? And I'm so well off. Milk is not even really that much of an importance. But different breed cows, if you can only do that on your own, you can do different combinations. I think, like if a bull of one kind and a cow of another, they can produce a different result. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but it seems to. But anyway, another reason kind of why I do the 9th instead of the 10th of every day, because the 10th kind of is the transition day between the 2 seasons, and I have not been going around picking up the up-seeds like I've been supposed to be doing. So I'm going to be short a little bit this year. I've been just I'm getting lazy, to be completely honest with you. I'm just kind of wanting to get this stuff out of the way and done. And it's because it's rather tiring. What can you expect? But anyway. Oh, and the rain has just stopped. But anyway, my point is, my point was, what kind of cow or calf would you guys, no, bull, would you guys like me to have? On my main file, I already have my own, like, you know, your traditional spotted bull. But between a brown, a star, and a marble cat bull, what one would you guys prefer for me to have? I'll let you guys. Ultimately, the decision is mine, but I do want to hear your input. And now, the main point of the episode was Tartan here. Morning. I'm starving. Y'all got something to eat? No, well I do, but you can't. You don't really keep it. Huh? I want to go somewhere. Not that I don't like it here, but I just want to go see the world. Ah, that's it for today. See you later. No, I've got something to do. I'm starving. No. Hey, what's the forest like? Are there many creatures like me? Must be noisy there. We still talk to some? Sure. This is my story. By the way, do you need something? Go on, ask. So here we go. So I will now show off the what Tartan here does. So I will explain what each flower does, because I don't want to actually do those items right now, but I want to do a certain one for an example. He can mix a crop anytime, well, it has to be a growable crop like this, like out of the ground, and he can mix it with a flower, like one of these, like the special rare ones that you only get a couple of every season. Well, depending on which kind it is. So I will go over what each item does. If you infuse a crop with a happy lamp, I believe what it does, it gives it like a temperature coating, and it allows you to grow the crop that you infuse with the happy lamp in any season. The thing is, though, it only gives you one universal season crop. So you could do this to multiple crops, but you can only get so many happy lamps in a season or even in a game. So it's kind of inconvenient. I don't think the crop itself is created with an all-season coating, so you can't seed maker it with all-season protection. The upseed, no, not the upseed, because this is the upseed. The what is the other one called? You know, the what's it called? You guys know it's the one from Gem Soil. Gem Soil, that's the one. That one. What does that Gem Soil do? I can't remember what the Gem Soil does. I'm drawing a blank. Oh man, I'll put it up in annotations or something when I look it up. But unless I remember while I'm talking, I can't remember what the Gem Soil does. Actually, I'll quit hybridizing now and I'll check it really quick, because I should just put up in an annotation, but I just want to go and check it, because the description alone should give me the answer I'm looking for. So anyway, here we go. The stem helps to grow healthy fruits, and I can control temperature. I'm not sure what this does. This might, I believe this one, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it speeds up the growth of a crop, but I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I will put it in annotations what the Gem Soil actually does. I'll practice off screen, and well, actually what I'll do is I'll practice off screen, and I will show off what it does off screen if I can. If not, I will. You'll see an annotation either earlier or right now telling you that what it does. So anyway, but the most important one, in my opinion, is combining a crop with a upseed. Now, I'll let you guess what the item will do. Nutrients sucks the root sucks all the nutrients from the soil. So that will give that ability to the crop you generate. What do you think it's going to be, guys? For those who don't know. So I'll use a watermelon for an example, since I have the most of it. And I will use the upseed. So here we go. Funky music, huh? The music actually plays an important factor, because depending on what song it is, depends on what kind of item you're getting. Not that interesting. Trying to be a watermelon seed. That's about it. Are you finished, hybrid? That's a text error. Basically, what it should be asking is, do you want to keep hybriding or whatever, something like that. So you say yes to continue, no to quit. It's kind of confusing. So what it did is it turned the watermelon into a seed, but the upseed made the seed a rank S seed. So now, if I haven't explained it yet, fertilizer, when you put it on a crop, depending on what kind of crop it is, how long it takes it to grow, and such, depends on how many fertilizers you need to put on a crop to make it rank up, basically. And it goes from B rank to A rank to S rank. And it doesn't cost very much in this game for fertilizer, so you could do that with crops. That's how I would recommend it rather than this. But it's extremely powerful that it ranks it up to S. And then the crop it grows will be S, and you can continue to multiply it that way. S ranks are worth a lot more money. You can't actually, and so that is why, in my opinion, the upseeds are the most important ones. The other two are still useful, but not the same. You can't actually combine the upseed, or actually any of the three flowers, with the apple, or with any fruit, like from the trees. For some reason, tree fruits are banned from this, which is too bad, because trees take the most fertilizer to rank up because they have an eternal life cycle. So they take the most amount of fertilizer to rank up. So it takes like at least 30 or more pieces of fertilizer, which isn't much price-wise, but time-wise it is, to rank up from just B to A. And I think it takes another 30 or 60 to rank up from A to S, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong, so don't quote me on it. But there's a loophole in this system. If you take, let's say, any kind of fruit you want from a tree, we're going to use a grape for this example, and you fuse it with an S-rank seed, something will happen. Now, normally, if you try to fuse the upseed with the tree fruit crop, it'll say that this crop cannot interact with this flower or something like that, or it won't affect it. But if you do this, unless I put in the commands wrong, sometimes depending on which item you put in which space it will affect what you get. So you have to be very specific sometimes. Not that exciting. It turned out to be a grape seed. That's about it. So, but it's a S-rank grape seed. The loophole for this is if you use the raw crop of a tree and you fuse it with any S-rank seed, it'll result in an S-rank tree seed. So it's a very useful, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just a way around the way Tartan works. That was creeping me out. His shadow is really weird too, look at that. Oh, I guess I'm hungry. I never actually see my facial expression when I'm hungry. Better eat something. Oh, also, house is reorganized because of Tartan. I never really pointed that out, but it seemed kind of obvious anyway. So yeah, I found a loophole. So you found a loophole around that, and you can and you can make S rank tree seeds, so you don't have to actually do that. And then from that on, you can turn the S, and then it will make S rank crops as soon as it's harvestable. I've already done this with all the other tree types and stuff. So you don't actually have to do that. But I wanted to save at least one for you guys for an example. So the S rank crops will come out of it, and then you can turn those S rank crops into more S rank seeds, and therefore increasing your money. So tree seeds, especially S rank, are the best way to make money. Now imagine an S rank banana seed. That's going to bring you a lot of money. So now, I guess while I'm still on the subject of Tartan, if I didn't explain it last episode, with the hybrid feature, he can fuse two crops or tree crops together, and they'll create a new crop. Like, here's an example. I'll let you in on a hot tip. If you eat a tobata and a bashbur together, something good might happen. The thing is, though, those are actually two hybrided crops. If you put two hybrids together, it creates something even more special, which is really interesting. So I want a hybrid, and I'm going to use a tree crop for this example because it just makes more sense to me to do it this way. Let's see. We're gonna put together. We'll put together a grapes and an apple, both of our fall crops, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I'd actually do a bunch of combinations right now. There's not as many as you might think for trees because there's fewer trees than there are actual crops. So trees is a lot easier to get all the different kinds of crops for them. Or not. That music was highly unusual. That should not have happened. Did I not do the right combination? Or wait, what happened? Not that exciting. Turned out to be a grape seed. Wait, what? Let me try that again with something a different combination. Well, let me try the raw seeds instead and see what that happens. You might have to use seeds for tree crops. I'm not sure. If I'm really messing it up, I'm gonna feel totally embarrassed because I used to do this a lot on both my own personal file and on Another Wonderful Life I played with my sister. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe it's just a bad combination. Okay, maybe you can't combine grapes and apple. I'll try a different combination. But there should be a combination for every thing, but maybe I'm wrong. I must be off. See, it turned into a grape seed again. So I'll try one more time, and if I'm really messing it up, I'll put in annotations what the thing is. We'll do peach this time, and apple since I have the most of both of those, and we'll see what happens. This will probably be a little bit of a longer episode because it is the last one in the chapter, so I don't mind making it a little bit bigger. And there will be a little bit of a gap between this one and the next episode. Okay, what the heck's going on? Now I'm starting to get annoyed. I don't understand what's wrong. I don't understand. Peach seed. I'll try one more possible thing. I'll try the seed of something, and I'll try a crop of something else. This is the last combination I'm gonna try on screen. I'll figure it out off screen. But I want to show at least one of these, but for some reason it's not working. I don't understand. Maybe it's because I'm not good enough friends with Tartan that he can't fuse these. I'm not sure really, but that should be a problem. Oh, here we go. And there we have it. How lovely. Yes. Weird, exotic. Made a strange plant. It's probably an Anpuju seed. Spring, summer, fall, winter is the season for this one. You finished, hybrid? So let me try another one since that actually worked. So we'll do I have peach? So I'll do orange and this peach seed, and let's see what happens. That didn't work. Okay. So, what have we learned? We have learned that not all combinations work. Oh, but, I don't understand what happened there. Okay, well, whatever. I'm kind of just wasting my stuff at this point. So, okay, well, I obviously don't remember all the combinations. I will do some of them off screen. Well, I won't do combinations off screen, but I will look up the information and stuff for them. So, I'll show you this. So, Pewchoo is a summer crop. I guess it's in any soil, actually. I thought you could only harvest this in... Well, certain hybrid crops can only be grown in high-quality soil. So... But obviously this one does not need high-quality soil. So we're going to make room for this guy over here. I'm going to plant him immediately so he can have the most time he needs to grow. He won't probably be done by summer, but, I mean, let's get him in there while we can. I think we are at the end of winter. I didn't even think about that. I don't think you can combine tree seeds with crop seeds. I don't think that will work, so I don't think the S crop glitch / just combination will work. I don't know for 100% facts. I'm not going to risk my seed with it. So, and if you can combine the hybrid tree seeds with a S rank seed to make a S rank tree seed, I will put that in the annotation as long as I remember to, and we'll go from there, I guess. So we're already probably around at least 15 minutes into the episode, so let's go do something, I guess. Okay. I really have no idea. I feel really out of it, but like, next episode, guys, is the next chapter. It'll be on hold a little bit because before I go into the next chapter, I might go back to the rewind series or the replay series and do a little bit more in that. Like I might do the next season of that before I continue advancing this into the next chapter. Plus, I want to have my girlfriend make me a custom episode ender, like how I do with Jack and his son at the end of every episode since the beginning of Chapter 2. That way I can make the episode ender fit the changes of the game, because the game will change, obviously, in the next chapter. Like from Chapter 1 to 2, you get married and you had a kid, and he's already grown up a little bit. So obviously something else will happen by Chapter 3 that will change a little bit dramatically. I don't want to say too much for those who haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it for them. But I'm going to try and have my girlfriend, Wendy, make me a custom episode ender, because she's actually got artistic talent. And, is it raining? It's raining again. Gosh. I gotta go back and put the animals back in. And I'm gonna have to try and find something fitting to make for a thumbnail. I don't know if I'll use the same, episode ender as a thumbnail. I could make it work, but it might take away some from... actually, no, wait. I don't need to do that. I forgot. I'm already making, like, custom thumbnails for the episodes. So, like for example, like a few episodes back, like the milk drinking actually, that's probably not a good example because I haven't updated that one yet. Like the Daryl... What am I doing? The Daryl episode where I have him staring at the screen, I have the black text on there. I've been doing that, so I don't need to make a custom thumbnail. I probably will have one for, like, emergency sake. That way I can actually have something in case I really can't think of something good for a thumbnail, but I've been trying to do that regularly. But I might do something for a placeholder thumbnail, so I'll probably do something like that. I have seen some people do that. Yeah, I do 1, 5, and 9 for days. That way you get an even. I haven't been seeing Muku Muku. I've been skipping. I feel bad now. But what am I trying to say? Gosh, I'm like drawing a complete and total blank. Probably shouldn't give this to him, but whatever. I'm trying to make up for not giving him anything for a while. Maybe it just makes me feel better. But, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought because I started talking to Mooka Mooka. Oh yeah, I do 1, 5, and 9. That way you get an even amount of seeing the whole game's seasons. Because, like, the beginning of the season is kind of just adjusting to the new environment. And in 5, it's like right in the middle of the season, so you can see the full effect of the weather. In day 5 and day 9, it's starting to wear off, but yet it still is actually it's still like there's like the residual season. Like you see snow patches in some areas and grass in others, so you kind of get a full season. Because by winter 10, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I've actually done all days. It might already be gone, and it might be actually initiating spring weather by the 10th of December, or 10th of winter anyway. So that's why I do it that way. I mean, if you guys would rather see different days, I mean, like for example, like if you'd rather see the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th, maybe I could do that if you wanted to. It makes more sense for me to do it this way, but if you guys have a suggestion, I'm open to suggestions. As a kind of a friend of mine likes to say, because he's stubborn like that, he admits it. He likes to say this. He's like, I'm open to suggestion, but not direction, which is kind of funny. But it also, if you think about it, is really, really irritating at the same time. I'm trying to find flowers to give. These will work. As you can tell, it's definitely the end of the season of winter when you can see it's raining instead of snowing. That or just kind of random in winter, whether it snows or rains, depending. I think it always snows in midwinter, but I don't know if it always rains in late or early winter, so I don't really know. Marie's not there. I was gonna go and give him money and some fodder, but he ain't there, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna fast forward to some of the day so you guys can get a little bit of an even amount. I'm gonna sleep till 6 o'clock, so that saved me about 2.5 minutes of game time. Let me double check this. Oh, let me not double check. Let me just see if he isn't here, but it's not scene time. There is a certain scene that triggers when you walk into the kitchen and your son's in there. I don't know if Celia has to be in there, but I know she is part of the scene. Sleep. No. Is my alarm on? It is on. Otherwise, I'm sleeping till who knows, 6 hours ahead. Oh no! No, I'm gonna figure this by force if I have to. I'm not an abusive parent. Now, if I can get back in before he comes out, I may not be able to. I might be programmed to work against me that way. Oh, wait, let's see. But it doesn't happen. Never mind. Ouch! What the? Ow! Freaking pencil jabbed me in the crotch. What was it doing there, I wonder? Goodness. I'm glad I don't have to water anything in this last episode, or in this. Oh my gosh! Time for feeding for the dukes and the chickens. Oh my god, chickens! Oh my god, birds! But man, it just feels weird to finally getting out of this chapter, because it feels like I've been in this chapter forever. I've been in this chapter technically because I haven't been uploading as much as I should. I've almost been in this chapter for a whole year. Because I mean, I've been really starting updating this mostly on a regular basis since November. At least I've been uploading it steadily, at least once. I think I average at least 1 episode a month, if not 2. And I really got back on track a couple months ago, back in the summer, or beginning of summer, right when I was doing Banjo-Kazooie. I was on the ball for that. I was on the ball, seriously. But I mean, it kind of slowed down because I had internet connection and stuff started peltering out after a little while. Cutscene? No cutscene. Makes me sad. Because I've never failed to get that cutscene because it always happens. So I'm surprised it hasn't happened this time. Watch it anyway. I really don't know what else there really is to do. I don't think Gastrofist Festival will happen on the rain, but then again, if it can happen in the rain, it'll probably just cancel out the rain. Sometimes it's really easy to cancel the rain out. But it looks like... Oh, he's here, though. Interesting.
Yeah.
I love the music. Here, turn up for a second. I love this music, it's just so good. The little hidden tunes in A Wonderful Life, or at least all the other secondary tunes in this game, is just so good. I love them so much. Like, I love the little ranch house, I love Gastrofa's tune there, I love Gastrofa of the Twilight, which I'm thinking I'm gonna make the episode ending music, because I just love that song so much. And that's one of the, that's probably the song I associate with this game the most. Except for maybe the ranch house music, but I don't know if I would like that for an episode ending thing. Good evening, you're out in the winter, your body will yeah. So yeah, I'm doing it kind of a longer episode. At least I'm hoping it's longer, it probably will be, than normal. Because I'm not going to upload the main series for a little while to focus on the sub-series and give my girlfriend time to actually make the episode thingy for me. Because she is very busy. She's a college girl, so she doesn't have a whole lot of time on her hands all the time, but she still makes the time to do things for me, so... Like, for example, like, she was getting into Let's Playing for a little while, but then she kind of just stopped because she got too busy, and she hasn't done anything for a while, and she actually, I think because I was kind of asking her to, because I wanted to see her play more of Amnesia, she actually made another episode, and she put it up this morning. I haven't actually gotten to see it because internet connection and all that stuff, but I still appreciate the fact that she makes time to do certain things for me, so I have to kind of work with her schedule to get that kind of thing, so I'm going to give her time to do that. But she's still making episode ender pictures for me for the last co-op, well, the second co-op we did, even though that's going to go up for our third co-op. Wrong item. Because just things, like Rumble's coming out before our second thing, our second co-op, just because we couldn't get that stuff done in time. It was just kind of a little bit embarrassing right there. Actually, I probably should be ending the episode soon-ish, because my recording time is up to 33 minutes. I haven't been recording that long for the episode, but I know for a fact that, oh, I guess I must have given her something already today. Because I have to keep in mind that I'm gonna assume I have up to at least 30 minutes by now, I think. So I think I'll wrap it up, I think. I did some important things this episode, mostly involving Tartan and stuff, but that's all good because he just appeared and it's good to introduce his function and stuff while I can. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how he works. He's a mad fool, bro. Most of his recipes are more finalized in Another Wonderful Life. I don't know if the crops with flowers thing is finalized in Another Wonderful Life, or if you have to do that backdoor glitch slash just way around it to make it happen, so I don't really know. So what I think what I'll do is I'll end the episode by seeing my boy go to bed. There we go. I got one carry and one snuggle in before bedtime. So Sweet dreams, Eric! Yeah! I don't think I've ever gotten him to resist, Oh no, I have gotten him to resist, I remember the dialogue. So, why hang out with my beautiful wife here? Here in the house. I think I will leave you for this episode of Let's Play Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Next episode is going to be the beginning of Chapter 3. I hope you're all excited for it. I'm really excited to finally be getting into that chapter. Sadly, though, it is the longest chapter in the game, I believe. It is a total of 3 game years, which is a whole year longer than this chapter is. So, oh boy, even though episode-wise it might be shorter than this chapter, because I'll be skipping days in that chapter continuously, but I won't be skipping them continuously. I haven't skipping them continuously in this chapter. But I think you get the point. So I'll stop rambling. So that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all will join me next time.